Hello world, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be reacting to Rap Oath. They sold out but changed their minds. And this video is by Trap House Kitchen. And for those who may not know the scripture that correlates to this, it is Matthew 8 verse 36, and it reads, For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world but to lose his soul? And it's very true. It's very true, because once you've went to all the places that you wanted to go, flew out to all the places that you wanted to go to, bought all the things that you wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you've been with all the people you've wanted to be with, once you've done everything that you've wanted to do, what is there for you in life after that, really? Like, and all the values that your parents taught you, all the values that you've learned from, whether it be like street smarts or even just like regular things that you learn at school, or you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that you've learned over time, like you just throwing all of those values away just to get money. After a while, when you do things like that, it doesn't feel good. Something in your spirit just doesn't feel right. And yeah, all the things that your parents teach you, you're throwing that away. They raise you up, they try to set you up for success, they do all of these things, and then you just throw all that away. You just sell out, and after a while, it's going to catch up to you. It almost always does. So we're gonna go ahead and start this video. I haven't watched the whole video, so I'm watching it with you. I think I watched maybe up to 3 minutes before, but I haven't watched the whole thing. Some of it I'm gonna be fast forwarding because I don't like the symbolism in it, And if you haven't noticed, I'm doing this during the day, because if I did this at night, no, I'm not doing I'm not doing this kind of video at night. I promise you I'm not. Because why? I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. The symbolism, the you know what I'm saying? Everything. I don't even understand how these people were able to do that, sell their soul and everything, because I promise you, I wouldn't have been able to sleep at night. I would have been paranoid. I guess that's why a lot of them end up doing drugs and alcohol, because they kind of have to live with what they did, and it's just too hard for them to be in reality, so they gotta escape. And that's their way of escaping, through drugs and alcohol, because they have to cope with what they did and everything. But yeah, I don't think I would be able to. I think I would be too scared. As soon as someone said you selling your soul to the devil, I'm terrified. I'm not doing it. It's a no for me. It's a no-go. I'm not doing it. Yeah, so let's start this video.
Alright, so in this clip, what's going on, y'all, is Kodak was on Drink Champs, and dude really asked them, how did it go when y'all sold y'all souls? And y'all see it live. Well, they were live, and he asked them that. Nori proceeds to say, we're that close.
Admits they sold their soul, and then they spend their whole career making music about how they regret it.
I think I remember seeing J. Cole, and how they said that he was talking about how he sold his soul, but then he regretted it afterwards. But if you read Psalms 23, how he restores your soul, the Lord will restore your soul. So a lot of these people, they sell their soul, then they feel bad, they regret doing it afterwards, and then afterwards they don't know how to get their soul back. So they're trying to, they don't know how to undo what they just did. So they try to go back to the same source and be like, I don't want to do this anymore. But the devil's not going to let you out of a deal that you did, that you made with him. And no one's going to be able, no human being is able to like physically go against the devil like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to like, the only way to really get yourself out of that is to seek the Lord. And I'm talking about Jesus. Because you can't go to the Father except through the Son. So you have to go through the Lord, and the Lord is the one that restores your soul. Psalms 23, literally. So for any of those people who are seeking to go to the same source that tricked you into selling your soul, that's a lost cause. I don't even know why you would try to do that. Like, why would they do that? They have all the benefits of your soul being lost with them, then, you know what I'm saying? Or sold with them. Of course they're not going to do that. They're not. So, but anyways.
Cole, when he was 18 years old, he made a song called I Can Bust, and he straight up tells you, I sold my soul to Satan. Fast forward 10 years, he releases this album called Born Sinner with a demon as the album cover. In his song Voluminati, he says, according to the preacher man, he needs Jesus in him. But the devil runs the TV, so the demon's in him. I'm in trouble. Did a deal with the devil, and now I'm pleading with him. Give me my soul.
Yeah. And doing all that wasn't going to do anything. Like trying to plead with the devil. Like, what do you really look like trying to do that? Like, how did you think that was going to go? Really? Like, all right, you know what? I had a change of heart. Let me just give it back. Like, no. Are you kidding me? He's a trickster. Like, you're not, he wasn't doing that. You need to go to the Lord. He's the only one who's able to restore your soul. But also, right, the symbolism, the symbols and the things that they put on their albums. I don't know how people could be spiritually blind like this. Like, some people will see things like this on album covers. They'll see people like Doja Cat, who's dressing up like a demon, and then say like, oh no, it's just like, it's just art. Like, it's just, it's just art, guys. I don't even know how you are able to think that this is just art. If someone is looking at all the celebrities, like, it's art for all the celebrities though. Like, most of them are talking about how they sold their soul. Most of them are talking about how they are putting demons on their album covers, and then somehow, oh no, it's just art. Like, but God and Satan aren't real though. You can't be like, you can't be so close-minded. And people who do this, you could just tell that they're spiritually blind. Like, they just don't connect to the spiritual like that. Like, they don't have an understanding of the world and the things around them. These are spiritually blind people who think that. And honestly, like, you know, let the blind lead the blind, you know. You can't convince these people of anything. There's so many people that were like, oh, Doja Cat, you know, she's a Wicca, so that's the only reason why she's doing all those symbols. Okay, so she's into witchcraft. Like, is that not the things of Satan? Like, come on. Like, or some people who claim that, who says that it's just art. Like, you're spiritually blind. You're spiritually blind, and you don't have eyes to see or ears to hear. That's exactly what it means in the Bible when they say there's some people who don't have eyes to see and ears to hear, because they don't have the discernment, they don't have the understanding, and they don't even believe in the spiritual. Like, they are spirit encased in flesh, but they don't believe in spirit, which is that is like the greatest lie of all time. Like the greatest lie of all time is to convince human beings that they're not spirit in flesh. That there's so many scientists, we're learning this in school, everything. Like everyone is convinced that the Big Bang Theory happened. You know, a huge Big Bang just happened and then everything just started forming. Like, let's be so for real right now. Like, come on. But whatever. I mean, and no one's going to question it, because why? Scientists back this up. Scientists who have been paid off. You've never seen it happen. You don't even, these are all assumptions, but you've never seen it happen. There's no proof of it. Yet, like, you're going off of what scientists say, who have been paid off, who have been, you know what I'm saying? Who have been blackmailed, bribed. I mean, come on. These are people too. Like...
Demon as the album cover. In his song Illuminati, he says, according to the preacher man, he needs Jesus in him, but the devil runs the TV, so the demon's in him. I'm in trouble, did a deal with the devil, and now I'm pleading with him. Give me my soul. This man is begging, please give me my soul. I'm not letting go, but the devil doesn't play fair. Nowadays it looks like he's trying to find God and fight for his soul.
I went and got baptized because I was like, I felt guilty for even having a thought that, like, well, if what y'all are saying is this, and what y'all, like, for even having a negative thought about it. Like, I went and got baptized, started reading the Bible, I was scared. And then it hit a point in my life where it's like, I just fell off. I'm like, I'll let the answer come. And as I got older, I feel like I had a personal understanding of, like, what God is to me. Strong belief, too.
And this is the part where I'm going to be fast forwarding, because what is all this? I don't know.
You, just you, building your app on Base 44.
I'm not doing it, guys. I'm not buying the whole YouTube premium thing. So y'all gonna see some ads. It is what it is.
Family, what's the word? We are back. Thank y'all for being here. Real talk. Thanks for your time and attention. We're gonna take a break from Kai. We're gonna definitely take a break from that. I put together a video of a few rappers and a few random people speaking about certain things in hip-hop and music. It's gonna blow your mind. Make sure y'all reach out to y'all people, let them know you love them. Don't play in people's faces, y'all. And it's okay to love somebody. It's okay to be all those things for somebody. Like, period. Don't feel weak because you're reaching out to check on somebody. It's okay to be vulnerable, fellas. Yeah, transparency. Anyways, check on your people, y'all.
My bad, y'all. My mom just called. Back to the video. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Anyways, check on your people, y'all. It's real funny times in this world. We're going to get to these clips. I want to thank y'all for being here. Consider subscribing. Consider thumbing up the video. And if you do all of that, definitely hype me up. Let's get to the clips. All right, so this first clip. This is Lil Yachty. He came up with a company called QC, Quality Control in Atlanta. Lil Yachty. I could go on about Lil Yachty. If y'all don't know, I had a industry career, but the things I seen and heard and just knew, I couldn't go on with it. On top of taking that time away from my son, we toured a lot. Lil Yachty and I, we toured a lot. Trust me. He's deep in, and I really honestly feel like he was an industry plant, and I even felt like that, like when he first came to the label. But him and my brother, like, they're so cool. I couldn't even talk to my brother about it. But I think it's a friend of a family type deal with Yachty. But check out what he said about Drake. And another thing about Drake, Versace. We were creating Versace the song, and Skipper the Flip. No, we weren't creating it. We just got done shopping. It's a dude named Skipper. He has a stuttering problem. That's why we call him Skip. But he was saying Versace. Quavo took it. They made it a song, and Drake got on it. Drake is familiar with QC, but the way him and Yachty really got cool, that was always weird to me. Listen to what bro says about how that process went. It might make you look at dude really different if you know of him.
I start working with Drake because I feel like that shit just happened. Like, I remember that shit just happened because I've been following you for a minute.
Awesome 9 shit, bro. It was not manifested, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I was doing one night, bro.
Oh shit.
And I was like, man, bro, I would really love to work with Drake, man. That's like one of my favorite rappers. I was just talking to the abyss, like I was speaking to like a higher power, like, and I manifested.
I was just talking to the abyss, like I was speaking to like a higher power.
Talking to the abyss? Bro. At this point, like, how could somebody be confused? They're literally telling us to our faces. These people are literally telling us to our faces that they're making oaths to the devil. They're, signing papers and pledging their allegiance to the, dark forces and things like that. All the symbols and everything. It's like right in your face. That's crazy. That's so weird. That's crazy. No.
I did. I was like, man, this was years ago. This was before we ever did anything. And he followed me. We was cool. Like we was on Finsta together, and like it was cool. But like, I wanted to like just like have a relationship, and we became. That's like one of my best friends. Like manifestations, bro. I also manifested
Real as shit.
Yeah, I manifested getting on, like becoming famous, like becoming a rapper, like all this shit manifestations, for real.
So I'm writing an essay on cats in art history. I'm an art history major.
I've never heard anybody say they were talking to the abyss. I was talking to the abyss,
Exactly.
communicating with a higher power. Come on, man. That reminds me of Charlemagne when he was talking about his little trip out to California for different type of practices. I'll say that if you're in tune with the channel, you know what I'm talking about. But Yachty, y'all see the shirt, the skull, the bones, the flames. To keep it real, QC was.
And hear what he's saying, talking to the abyss. Like, is the abyss not, is that not him talking to dark forces? Because an abyss is somewhere that's a low place, a low dark place. Like, I don't understand. An abyss is like a low dark place. So he's literally talking about yeah, so it's like it's deep and seemingly bottomless. So it's the bottom. It's like it's the ground. Like it's almost like it's a dark place. So if a person is going to be manifesting, right? Let's say someone is manifesting something. Why would you be manifesting things and trying to pray to somewhere where it's dark and gloomy? Why would you be manifesting things and trying to pray to things that are from darkness? And literally the Lord talks about how, I'm pretty sure the Bible talks about the abyss, but it does not refer to it as a good thing. Yeah, so in Luke chapter 8, verse 31, it literally talks about people being sent to the abyss, right? And it's a stubborn subterranean prison where demons and fallen angels are confined to an away final judgment. So the abyss in the Bible, the abyss is referring to hell, where the fallen ones are, where demons are, where all of the dark things in this world are going to be going to as a final judgment place. So why would you be praying, or not even praying, why would you be manifesting things through dark forces? And do you see how, like, they're blatantly telling you to your face, but people are not really seeing it? Like, they're just pushing past it. Like, they're going right past it as if it's not anything. And let me go to the scripture that I'm talking about. Luke chapter 8, verse 31. Yeah. And it says, a subterranean prison where demons and fallen ones are confined to await the final judgment. Like, that's what I'm saying. Why would you be manifesting from the abyss? Like, it's blatant. Like, it's right in front of your face. But because later on they'll say, oh, like, I'm just playing, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how Doja Cat, like, tried to play it off kind of thing after she was done in her, like, you know, dressing up like a demon, doing demonic things. Like, she tried to play it off like it was nothing. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Like, it's just art, guys. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal. And for people who are spiritually blind, you're not going to be able to see what she's doing. You're not going to be able to see what she's doing. And that's how you end up leading people. Like, these people are going, like, a lot of these people are going to hell. And all they're trying to do is guide other people to be there with them. Like, misery loves company. They've sold their soul. A lot of them even regret it. But at the same time, if they're going to go down, you're going to go down with them. So that's their mentality.
It was really an independent label. They really were. Things got strange when Versace came out and Drake got on it. And once that happened, not too long after that, that's when 300 came in. 300 is the same label that Thug and all of them were on. It's the same label that froze the Migos, why they couldn't make music for like 3 years. But that was also the moment that I had to walk away. And that's when I went to go link with, I was linking with Rallo and Lucci real heavy, and Dolph. And they were really independent. Well, I forgot who Lucci had distribution through, but TIG, it was its own entity. But Lil Yachty, that dude's all the way gone. I knew it when he was with Nautica and Target. Big commercials, big jobs. Yeah. Let's get to the next clip.
Y'all want to be singers and rappers, but y'all don't know what's come with it. That's what I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all what come with it. This rapping and shit, this shit come with a lot of shit, man. When you sign that paperwork, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. If you don't go by them duties, you're not gonna be rich. They gonna drop your ass. So you sold your soul. I sold my soul when I signed that paperwork.
We all know about YK and his clips.
And then my thing is, like, there's so many people saying that they sold their soul. So many people are saying it. And a lot of them are regretting it. But so many people are saying that they sold their soul. And then people will be like, you can't sell your soul. So all these people are lying then? Like, all these people don't know what they're talking about? all the symbolism in their, all the symbols that they have in their music videos, on their album covers, everything. All of that is just what? Nothing? Like, that's why I just don't understand. And there's people even literally talking about it. Like, there was this rapper who was talking about how, like, he sold his soul, but then he regretted it later. And they said the only way for him to get out of it was to give them his child's soul. So he basically sold his son's soul to them so that he could go free. That man, forever till this day, like, since I watched that video, I'm like, this is a low down, dirty, disgusting piece of, you know? For you to make a stupid mistake by doing that, and then in return, you sell your child's soul to cover up the mistake that you made. So your child has to pay the price for what you did. You signed the paperwork. You did what you did, and you regretted it. And then afterwards, you sell your son's soul. Like, come on, bro. You sell your child? What is wrong with you? Like, and people are still following him. People are still, like, listening to his music. People are still trying to, like, you know, support him. I'm like, are you stupid? This man just literally went on the internet and confessed that he sold his own child because he made a mistake by selling his soul. So he replaced his soul and gave his child's soul in return. This man is a terrible man, and you're following him. Like, see, like, look at what you're doing. And everyone sees no issue with it. But the weight, the sins of everyone is weighing on the world. It weighs on the world. It's not like your sin alone affects only you. It affects the whole world. You open up doors for other people, for other situations. Like, your sin is not just on you. It weighs on everyone. It weighs on the whole world. Like, it's not a thing that that only affects you. We're all living here, bruh. We're all here. I'm gonna see if I can find that video.
But how the industry did, bro, it was dead wrong. But that's what happened when you speak out and you reveal their secrets. Even though everybody knows these things, when you use your influence and your platform to speak out and inform others that might not know, it's a problem. That's why we've seen his career decline drastically. We've seen all the rappers and stuff really ridiculing dude. And I always compared the industry to, like, the quote-unquote high school cool club clique. That's why you see the Young Thugs and the 21s and all of them, they're all coagulated. They're all together. They're all, like, one for real. It might be big groups, but it's for a reason. It's definitely for a reason. We've even heard Young Thug and 21 Savage on the phone talking about gatekeeping. We heard them on the phone talking about basically legally extorting Gunna to up what he owes Thug in his deal to get more money. It's a dirty game, y'all, and there's a lot of people out here that really signed up for it. They know it. But like I always say, these people come from certain situations where they're thirsty for change, and they'll take anything. Check this next clip out.
I want to be a part of the rap game so bad, man. He looked like he was mama to get a hit record. Rick Ross signed this guy on YouTube. And when Rick Ross signed that dude, man, as wicked as Rick Ross is, now you know Rick Ross is wicked as hell. He did not want to sign that brother. When that dude signed that contract with Rick Ross and Shoemaker hit it right on the point.
Okay, this is his name, 607 Unk. That's his name. I'm gonna look up the video because this man literally talked about how he basically sold his soul. I don't know why people keep calling me. Like, if I didn't answer the first time, there's a reason. Well, I'm not finna do this, bro. Yeah, his name is 670 Unk. My bad, y'all. My mom needed help with her her iPad and everything, you know. She's older, so I mean, she's not that much older, but you know, people who are older in their 60s, 50s, you know, late 50s, early 60s, or even mid 60s, like they need help with like technology and stuff. Her iPad wasn't working, but I found the video. That I was talking about, where this guy was literally talking about how he sold his soul, and he was with the Illuminati, and then he made the ultimate sacrifice by sacrificing his son. Like, this stuff is real. And the Bible even talks about how they would do these kinds of things. And the towns, everyone gets so upset about how the Old Testament talks about the Israelites taking out whole towns and like taking over territories and things like that. But you have to understand, a lot of these places were sacrificing kids, you know, spreading blood on altars and things like that. It was like they were doing some horrible, horrible things. And the Lord wasn't going to stand for it. He wasn't going to stand for it. Like, that's not the reason why human beings are on this planet. Like, and it's his firmament. Is like, he created everything. If this is my house, I'm gonna do what I want to do in my own house. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, they were doing some horrific things. And this is one of them. People sacrificing their own kids. Listen to him say it.
Yeah, I was connected with everybody that's doing it. I don't even want to speak on that. Like, he probably get a little nervous. I'm gonna talk about the people. But I was connected. Yeah, keep dropping my money. I get nervous when I talk about it because my life be on the line. But I'm gonna be giving. I was connected with the Illuminati.
Oh, the Illuminati.
Yes, swear to God, my mama.
So the Illuminati is real.
Yes, it's real.
What you mean you used to be connected? I don't think you could leave the Illuminati.
Yes, I'm the first person to leave. I made the ultimate sacrifice. I made the ultimate sacrifice and I got out the Illuminati. So I'm the first person that can speak about it. Yeah, I sacrificed my son.
Your son?
Yeah, I swear to God, my mama. See, he looking at me, he can't speak on it. He laughing, but he really know what's going on. See, he don't want to speak on that. I'm keeping it. So that's how I got out. So I'm half Illuminati and half street. Yeah. Wait. I'm half Illuminati and half street. Dead ass here. No, I was connected.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these people, they have no shame. Like, they have no shame. Some of these people are insane. They make these crazy decisions and then they regret it. And somehow his son has to pay the price for what he did. Like, are you serious? Bro. No, you did not. Like, I'm telling you, I'd have been so mad. Like, you were the stupid one. You wanted to be stupid and sell your own soul. And then in turn, because you couldn't handle the decisions that you made, you sacrificed me? No, like, I know damn well I'd have been so mad. Like, things like that piss me off so much. They piss me off because you made that decision. Nobody else forced him to make that decision. He did it on his own. So if you're going to make decisions like that on your own, then you need to pay the consequences for your actions. Like, you made that decision. You have to deal with the consequences. No one else should have to take on your responsibilities. No one else should have to take on your consequences. Like, that's crazy.
He looked at that contract, man. He just shook his head, but you can see it in his eyes. He just had a look where all bets are off. Like, God damn, another brother gone. You see what I'm saying? But them demons got to be fed, man. He has to do it. He has to feed the demons, meaning he got to find people who's wonderful and dumb enough to want to sell their soul. Once you get into this world of cigarette, you have to keep initiating.
Bro, and the video, the alleged video that is Meek Mill and Diddy. Like, this is why you don't sell your soul. This is exactly why you don't do stuff like that, because you will have to do some compromising things to compromise, like, you know, your values in life, your everything. Like, no. Like, the Lord can give people influence, and you don't have to do ritualistic things like, you know, spreading blood on altars, or like, you know, selling kids, or like doing anything crazy. Like, I just don't understand how it could get that bad. There has to be a sense of greed. You have to have a sense of greed. That's what it is. I have to have a sense of greed in order for you to agree to something like that. Because, I mean, some people are selling their souls and just doing some horrible, horrible things. It's not necessary, really. Not to mention with how advanced the internet is, you really don't even need that, like, to take those oaths and everything, because you can get a lot of views and get a lot of followers, and you know what I'm saying, on the internet, without even having to sign all those papers to sign over your soul. Like, you don't really have to do that. Like, you can make millions on YouTube and not have to sign papers to do anything. I think that's why a lot of the industry is trying to go after creators online now, because there's no incentive. There's no incentive to sign those papers, because you can make millions on YouTube without even having to, or you can make millions online with posting and streaming without even having to sign those papers. So before, in the 2000s, it made more sense because the internet wasn't what it is right now. But because of how advanced things are now, like, for example, Lil Nas X got famous from a song that he made online. Like, people were getting famous for making songs on SoundCloud and things like that. And they didn't need to sign any papers. They didn't need to do anything. Now, whatever they offered him behind the scenes and they agreed to it, it is what it is. But he really didn't even need to do that, because he already had the following. He already had, like, the people who loved this song and was willing to, you know what I'm saying, hear more from him and you know what I'm saying, help him make the song, whatever. But my thing is, there's no incentive now. At least that's how I feel. Like, there's no incentive to sign your soul over or sign on the dotted line so that you could be famous. You don't even need to do that. You could do that online. Like, just make videos, make content, go online. Like, you don't need to compromise your values just so that you can get famous, because in the end, you regret it. You regret it ultimately, and it's never worth it.
Bro said you gotta keep.
That's why it says in the Bible, like, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but to lose your soul? Like, there's no point in doing that.
In a demon. That was deep. He said that Meek looked like he would give his mother to sign that deal. And bro was over thirsty and overzealous.
That's another thing. Some people will even go as far as to, like, sacrifice their family. Oh yeah, I already talked about it. Yeah, they'll sacrifice their family, like the ones that are closest to them, just so that they could get to the top. Like, it's unnecessary in my opinion.
Too bad. But it goes back to what, y'all? These artists in really bad situations, like just at home. Poor situations at home. And they think it's the quick and easy route. And then what happens? They get signed by a rapper. And once they're signed for a little bit, they try to sign other rappers. Meek Mill tried to buy a guy's soul for like $10,000. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've seen people sell their soul for $10,000. But I've seen people flipped that 10,000 bucks into like millions, a small empire. Rich the Kid. A lot of people don't know Rich the Kid and them and Quavo and them, and they didn't sign for a lot. They didn't sign for a lot. But what they did do was generate a lot. And that was just the independent route. But they definitely sold out. But yeah, I feel like Rick Ross sent a signal when he tilted his hat with his fingers, for sure. Feeding the beast. It's an ongoing cycle. Artists signing artists. And it's so crazy because we see it so repetitively that it amazes me when it still happens. Like, come on, man, you know how the process go. You know how the process go. And what a lot of these people do is they think, oh, I'm going to go sign with Jay Prince or whatever, because they look like me. I know they won't play me. Boy, they going to play you the worst. Look at Finesse 2 Times. Look at Honeycomb Brazy. You got to really make it make sense, y'all.
Damn this internet. I found out too much shit I did not want to know. I found out too much shit that I needed to know. Imagine, I'm 58 years old. I'm a child of hip hop. I was there at the inception, since before Sugar Hill Gang. I'm talking back in the Kingdom Blow days. Not Curtis Blow, Blow Fly. I go way back when it comes to hip hop, but damn this internet. Imagine my surprise when I found out all my favorite childhood rappers and MCs are on the damn low. What kind of shit is this?
And originally, they're usually not even on the down low. They're usually not even actually on the down low. Like, they'll have to do those types of things because of the contract that they signed. And then if they don't do it, it's like they blackmail them. Like, it's a terrible thing.
What is this world coming to? Man, y'all need money that bad that y'all selling y'all souls and y'all...
And sometimes it's not even that they need money. Like, sometimes it'll be like they have something on them. Like, maybe they'll put horse tranquilizer in their drinks or something, and then they're passed out, and then someone will do something terrible to them while they're passed out, take advantage of them, and they'll film it, and then, you know, they'll have the tape and be like, well, if you don't do this, then, you know, I have this tape that I could post to the public. I mean, I'm sure people would love to see this tape if you don't do what I'm asking you to do. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, come on, man. That's some bullshit. But it's the truth, y'all. All of our favorite Generation X rappers, backdoor bandits. Backdoor bandits. Hip-hop has turned into a bunch of... I should have known when I saw Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash, and them, the way they used to stand when they rap. I'm telling you, man, my guitar goes off in a second. Half the time it just be because I'm paranoid. But most of the time, it's very accurate. So believe me when I tell you, people, most of those hip-hop artists are on the down low. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being, ain't nothing wrong with being, you still loving another human being if you...
Hey, we're gonna end it right there. Unc was mad.
So yeah, and I'm gonna end it too, because at the end of the day, all this stuff, like I said before, it's unnecessary to sell your soul. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what time period you're in, whether it's the early 2000s, the 1500s, anytime. It's really unnecessary to sell your soul. There's ways that you can go about being successful, but it doesn't have to be through dark forces, dark magic, or none of that. You can pray on it. There's plenty of things. There's plenty of things. And the Lord might even have something better in store for you that you would actually even be more happy with. So I don't know. I just don't feel like it's necessary, especially nowadays with the internet and the way that everything is going, like you can make your own content and things like that and not have to sell your soul. And honestly, with people offering like for you to put ads in your video, like people offer you to put ads in your videos and things like that, and you can make money off of that too. There's plenty of things that you could do like to make money online. You don't actually have to like go out of your way. You don't have to go out of your way to sell your soul and do compromising things in order to be famous. Ultimately, spiritually, you'll regret it. Physically, you'll regret it. Because, again, some of these people weren't actually gay. They were forced to do some of these things. So, well, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is the scripture for the day. Mark 8:36. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world but to lose his soul? Comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel. And we're out.
Keep going number one. That's why I'm like, how the fuck you doing this, Sean? Boy? You don't know how you doing it. But some kind of shit, I can't really speak about that because it be going on. And because I used to be a part of it. But I ain't a part of it no more. But I don't really want to talk about that. Because I used to be a part of that type shit, but I don't do it no more.
What
yeah,
you
I used
mean?
to do it. No, I used to be something. I ain't that
Look
no
at the
more.
guy in the back, his face.
Like what? Connected? What you talking
Yeah,
about?
I was connected with everybody that's doing it. I don't even want to speak on that because like he probably get a little nervous when I talk about the people. But I was connected. Yeah, keep dropping my money. I get nervous when I talk about it because my life be on the line. But I don't be giving. I was connected with the Illuminati.
Oh my
The Illuminati?
Yes, I swear to God, my mom.
So the Illuminati is real?
Yes, it's real.
What you mean you used to be connected? I don't think you could leave the Illuminati.
Listen, I'm the first person to leave. I made the ultimate sacrifice. And I got out the Illuminati. So I'm the first person that can speak about it. Yeah, I sacrificed my son.
Your son?
Yeah, I swear to God, my mom. See, he looking at me, he can't speak on that. He laughing.
Look at the
He really know
man's
what's going
face in
on.
the back. Like
He don't want to speak on that. But I'm keeping it real. So that's how I got out. So I'm half Illuminati and half street. Yeah.
Wait.
I swear to God, I'm half Illuminati and half
Dead
street. Dead ass street. No,
Sean, you knew about this?
Well,
he's shaking his head in the back, like
See,
since he
can't talk about
knows.
it. See, I'm half, so I can talk about it. But I'm like, damn, I had the mask on. And that's how Slow Down came with the mask. They told me I'm street. I'm half Illuminati and half street. So at that time, I couldn't be seen, so I had to have my mask on. And that's why Slow Down put the mask on for me, because they was trolling me. Because they sacrificed me and sent me and City Spud to the penitentiary. Yeah, I swear to God, they sacrificed
True
me.
story.
True story. No, they can look it up.
them niggas was locked up.
We was out the same time. We was in Boonville. They I was still writing then. I was writing, but they didn't want me to show myself. I swear to God, like, it ain't funny.
I know, but
'Cause
y'all
now-
was locked up together for
Same
real.
time.
So I'm like, damn, hold on, he might be.
Yeah, they didn't want me to show myself.
Why wasn't they shouting you out? They was saying Free City Spud in every song, man.
I was sacrificed. I was the ultimate sacrifice. I was really the one writing it. Like, I wrote Country Grammar. I named it and everything. So I wrote it, but I wrote it for Ali. We was the ticks, not the lunatics. So when Ali come up saying he wrote it, he's speaking facts. But I wrote it. So Ali know this.